Okay, hi, Jenna, welcome. Good to have you on the show. So, you have Lockdown Alternative, this really interesting website. I was just checking out some of the points you've got on there and what that's all about. Sounds very interesting. So, could you give us a little bit of a background about what that's about and what's led you to actually create this website?
Yeah, so hi, my name's Jenna. I'm a dual qualified nurse, so I'm general and mental health trained. And I just felt like there was a massive part of lockdown experiences that weren't being addressed, and that people were almost being shamed and being made to feel guilty if it was that their experience wasn't COVID. So the loss of a business, the individual was shamed because it's not COVID, you're not dead, you're still alive, so what have you got to complain about? And I didn't feel like people could openly talk about their anxiety, the stress, their money worries, the struggles with homeschooling children and things like that. I felt like there was a real dark side to lockdown that we almost weren't allowed to talk about. So that's where that came from, about being able to compassionately share stories that weren't being addressed in the mainstream media.
Okay, sounds good. And so, how has it been? How long have you actually had the site going for?
I think it was around Christmas time that I started putting it up there, and yeah, people are sharing their stories. We've got a questionnaire there, so if people don't want to kind of write reams and reams, you can just like the click and things. And I guess I wanted to get a pattern just to see if it was just me that was feeling this, or if
Hmm.
actually other people were feeling it and experiencing things. And because of the isolation, we don't have those discussions in the staff room, or the discussions in the coffee shop or the pub, where we're like, oh, well, I'm feeling like this. Yeah, me too. So it gave me an opportunity to see what other people were experiencing, and to then take action. Because I guess, and I'm very open on Instagram about my bias. Like, I feel like that there's a certain part of lockdown that we're not talking about, and it's only that we can discuss one certain thing, and it just doesn't seem to make sense to me. So I'm very aware of my bias. So I guess you can say that there was that confirmation bias, that what I'm feeling, people are also experiencing. Um,
Yeah, I was going to ask what was like the general sort of feeling. Was there a lot of people that felt like you, or what was some of the response like?
yeah, so being feeling trapped, as in not just being isolated in their house, but not being able to have open and honest conversations with their colleagues, with their friends, with their neighbours, through fear of, yeah, the shame and the embarrassment. And I think the media has really done a good job of their campaign of fear, that
Absolutely.
people are just turning on each other. And, you know, we're told to be compassionate and be kind, yet it feels like just saying it is enough, and that people aren't actually experiencing it and aren't actually doing it. So my husband's the statistics and the numbers guy, because I feel that for me that's not my strong point, and if you get one statistic wrong, you can
Oh
say
yeah.
100 really good points.
Hmm.
But that's the thing that they remember. So I stopped looking at the statistics probably around November, December time,
Hmm.
just because it didn't matter how much I looked, how many ONS data sheets that I looked at, that it just didn't match up. The numbers didn't seem to make sense, and nothing was changing my mind, or giving me any more information. It was just confusing me even more. And I think there's a perceived level of threat, which is the media fear campaign, and the actual level of threat isn't discussed. And what I'm doing with the 1,000 mile walk is I'm trying to get people to walk a mile with me. So either if you're in the area, come and walk a mile with me, come and have a conversation with me, or do a TikTok stitch or duet, or on the reels on Instagram, and walk a virtual mile with me, and
That's a nice one, yeah.
tell me what you're doing, tell me what you're
Virtual
up
now.
to, and tell me why it's important to you to get your kind of story across.
Love it. Sounds great. Well, yeah, get involved, guys. Wicked. And I may even join a mile for an interview. You never know.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Nice one. Well, yeah, and see you on the 24th.
Yes, definitely. I'll be on with the sandwich board.
Awesome. Cheers, Jenna.
Thank you very much.